Are the coolest bulbs. You're going to receive a 6-pack. They're a multi-socket rechargeable LED bulb, and you're probably like, Lynn, what in the world are you even talking about? Well, first off, when you see the light, actually you get 2 lights on these. You're getting everything that we're showing you right here. Even the little hooks that you see that you're able to hang, like we're showing you right there in the video, so you can take these and hang them for outdoor lighting. This is, as these are working, they're charging, which means if you have a power outage, these are going to be charged. And these light bulbs that are functional become your power source. Julie Chester, we have sold, I don't even know how many?
4.5 million.
4.5 million, okay. And I'm not kidding when I tell you every single house, there's a reason to order multiples. Good to see you.
Yes, it's good to be here.
This is another one that we chose as our birthday special. You know, we took this weekend, especially with the holiday weekend and our 48th birthday all month, we said we have to do our Living Glow bulbs. 4.5 million sold, and guess what we did? We're offering one of the best prices we ever did.
For our 6-pack.
For the 6-pack.
Yep.
For $39. Let me double check on this. $39.99. Julie, that's
it's a great deal.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they're LEDs. They're a standard everyday bulb. You use it every single day. Okay, so when you get these home, you don't put them in your emergency kit.
No.
You use them. And if you price just a regular bulb that does nothing but is a bulb, they're going to be more than this. So this is really a great deal. But I want to show you, it's a standard everyday bulb. It fits a standard socket. You can put it in a lamp, a hanging lamp, fixture, a floor lamp, table lamp, desk lamp.
Anything.
Also, Lynn, with this version, you can put it in your multi-sockets like this. If you have something like this in your bathroom, yep, they work now in this. And also, with this one bulb, I don't even know if you know this, Lynn, you can switch from daylight to soft with one bulb. So if we could dim the lights a little bit, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So in here, if you're putting it in your lamp, watch this. It goes with one switch and one bulb, so you don't have to buy 2 sets. That's daylight. So maybe kitchens and your bathrooms during the day. And then at night, your bedrooms, maybe the living room, you want it a little bit softer. You're getting both. Now, if you go to that lighting
Mine
aisle,
doesn't have that.
I know, the original ones did not have that.
They were my godsend favorite thing I ever purchased, honestly.
Yes, honestly. I know. So with one switch, again, that's daylight and soft, so you don't have to choose. You don't have to buy 2 sets. I know if you go to that lighting aisle at the home improvement stores, you're either going to pick soft or day. And then you're going to spend double, triple, quadruple the price. So anyways, it comes with that. But the big deal, you use it every single day. When it's on in your lamp like this, it's charging. It's fully charged in 10 hours. Now watch this. So you're going to use it every day. But the big deal, these are Living Glow. And this is a standard LED bulb. You can see it's very soft. It kind of looks yellow on TV. But I'm going to cut the power. Okay, so let's say lightning strikes. 1, 2, 3. Power goes out, your Living Glow comes on. There's no power to this right here.
It's amazing.
Watch again, power's out. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on, everything's on. These are the Living Glow. Power goes out, 1, 2, 3. The neighborhood is dark. These come on. So I'm gonna step over here.
That's what I'm telling you, every home. That's people are ordering 3 and 4. Anywhere you have a light bulb, I'm telling you, you want these.
Yes.
Truly, they're a lifesaver. And we didn't even get into the portability and all that as well.
Exactly. Jared, our producer, he replaced every single bulb in his house because he said, I need bulbs anyway.
Yeah.
Why not have something that has a battery inside of it that you don't have to do anything? So each bulb right here, this has no power, and each bulb is going to last 6 hours, 6 hours, and 6 hours. Now, if they die, you just turn it back on and it recharges itself. And that's it. Each bulb also is rated for 50,000 hours. So that means that if you have it on in your lamp, let's say 3 hours a day, each bulb is gonna last 45 years. Each bulb.
Wow.
45 years. They're warm to the touch. They are shatter resistant, and then they're LEDs, so they're so energy efficient. They're around $1 a year per bulb to use these. So there is no excuse not to have these, and they're just great in those emergency situations.
Absolutely, because you can take that and just hook on. The little hooks come along with it.
And you're getting, okay, so yes, and this is the only time of year where we do those 6 power caps, so you can see where she's walking around in a flashlight mode. By the way, when I say it's a standard bulb, it's a 60-watt equivalent. So if one of them is in your lamp, it'll light a whole room.
Perfect.
So yeah, and then you can use it as a flashlight and you can walk around. So I tell my mom, you know, she lives in Kansas at tornado area.
Oh, yeah.
So I tell her if she has to go to the basement, she puts these in her bedside table lamps. I say, put the power cap next to you, because if you have to go to the basement, walk down to the basement with this, because basements are dark and you don't want to go down the stairs. So you can see where this will light your path. And again, 6 hours in battery mode. This has no power to it. It's using a power cap, and you get 6 of these. Now, Lynn, I don't know, and you can turn that on and off if you want to conserve your power. Then you're getting 3 of these. These are called it's called a power plug, but I call it a magic plug, because wait till you see this. And you're getting 3. It's the only time of year where the only bundle that we sell these. People call and they try and buy this on their own. They try and buy this on their own. Okay, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to unplug.
And you're getting 3 today.
You're getting 3 of those.
With this configuration.
I'm gonna unplug my lamp. So watch this. Unplug. Okay, I have no power. And you take your magic plug. Is that crazy? So if maybe it's not emergency situations, maybe you just want to go outside, you don't have a place to plug in, you don't have your extension cord, you could take this outside on your deck or your front porch.
I've never seen these.
Yes, exactly.
So
and
how
you're
do
getting
these charge?
3 of those. Good question, Lynn. The magic is in the bulb, not these. So this is kind of closing that circuit.
Okay.
So again, but
Gotcha.
people try and buy these separately because it's so cool, but the magic is in the bulb. The battery is in here. And again, you have a lamp for 6 hours. You can turn it on and off if you want to. So this bundle is incredible.
Really. And that is why we are so incredibly busy. Like I said, if you're replacing your bulbs, please, first off, this is so much more affordable. It's so much more practical. It gives you the most beautiful bright white light, or the softest, like we said, that dimmer light, that you have that option on these now. As they are providing you light, they are charging. It just makes such sense.
Exactly.
That if, God forbid, you have a power outage, they're gonna we'll show that to you one more time. They automatically come on.
Yep, exactly. You don't have to do anything.
Nothing.
Now, Lynn, if you're asleep, let's say you're sleeping, it's 3 a.m. and you lose power, your lamps all of a sudden don't come on. You would just go over and flip your switch and turn it on.
Right.
But if your lights are already on, you know, if it's 7 p.m. and it's dark out and you've got your lamp on and you lose power, it blinks so quickly. I'll show you again. So you use them every single day. They are a standard bulb. They look like regular light. They are a standard bulb, 60-watt equivalent. These are Living Glow. This is a regular LED. Lightning strikes, power goes out. Your Living Glow automatically come on. There's no power right now. And you have 6 hours of light, 6 hours of light, and
So
6
smart.
hours of light. They're LEDs. Each one lasts 45 years, and they're around $1 a year. I'll show you again. Everything's on. Power goes out, 1, 2, 3. Living Glow comes on. So there's no power. There's no power right here. And also think about the areas around your house. In the bathroom, okay, when you lose power, you have to go to the bathroom. And instead of, you know, feeling your way around to the toilet, you just flip your switch, you turn it on. So bathrooms next to your bedside table,
Yes.
maybe down in the basement if you live in the tornado areas. You mentioned hurricane season. Everyone, and by the way, these sell out. When a hurricane is coming, these are completely sold out.
It's true.
Everywhere.
But don't wait.
Yes, and don't wait
Honestly,
for hurricanes.
That's like the worst mistake you can make. And I did for a couple of years, and then just was right
Last
before the
year.
hurricane. I know. And we were in Florida, we were out power with almost 3 weeks.
Yes, for
You know,
weeks, sometimes
yeah,
days.
absolutely. So this configuration, this is one of the best configurations I think we've ever
It's
done
our
for birthday.
biggest.
Okay.
Yep.
That because it's coming with those little power, like you said, the little cords.
Power plugs.
So
Yep.
you get 3 of those. And then you also get your little the hooks come along with it.
The power caps,
They
you get
come with
6
it.
of those, 1 for each bulb.
Right, which is wonderful because then you can, if you need to, like you said, you can unscrew this out of your lamp or wherever it is, and then screw your little carrier on, and that's what I did. Then you have it's your flashlight.
Exactly.
It's there, and it's powered.
Yes.
And it's peace of mind. It's like the
Exactly.
easiest, best solution ever, Jewel. Okay, $8 today, on sale, gets them home to you, and all you do when you get these at home is go where you have anywhere you have to replace your light bulbs. Anywhere. That could be Like we said, even now, if you have more of the fancier lights, the vanity lights, baby. I know before we couldn't say that they would fit in there. They're universal. So your favorite lamps in your bathroom, in your living room, anywhere, and you replace them with these. And then, God forbid, if there's a power outage, guess what? If the light's already on, they're going to automatically light up for you up to 6 hours. If it's not on, you just switch the switch or whatever you need, or pull the switch or turn the knob, and you're going to instantly have, light.
Yep.
And that you can't put a price tag on, Jewel.
I know.
You really can't.
Yeah, and you need bulbs anyway, so you might as well buy something. These are less expensive than a regular LED bulb that does nothing but light up a lamp. So you use it every day. The #1 question is, how do I charge it? You put it in your lamp and you use it. It's fully charged in about 10 hours. And you know, LEDs, they hold their charge.
They do.
So once they're charged, it's good to go. You can turn it on and off just like a regular bulb. This bulb is special because it's got a little lever on the side. So let me find it. You can switch from this is soft to daylight with one bulb, so you don't have to buy 2 different ones. Soft, that's daylight, soft, daylight, maybe bathroom, kitchen, and maybe in your bedroom. So, or maybe during the day and at night. You have that option with one of your bulbs. You're also getting 6 power caps. So this is the power cap, which you can pull it right out of the lamp, screw this on, and it turns it into a portable flashlight. When it's fully charged, you get 6 hours of light. You can turn that on and off. If you want to hang it outside, you can hang it up if you want to. I told my mom, by the way, this hook, I told her to keep the hooks either in her drawer, like by her bedside table, or I think it was Tamra hangs it up in here.
If you have those little
on the
wires.
on the wire. So when you lose
Smart.
power and you have to go outside, you got to check on the kids or the breaker box or go down to the basement, you always have that with you. And then you can unscrew your bulb, take your power cap, and walk around. And
So
again,
smart.
6 hours of light with each one. And then, okay, when this dies, all you do is put it back in.
And it starts charging.
And you just charge it up again.
How
so
smart
it
is
is
that?
the easiest thing. Read the reviews. They really are incredible. And it's just amazing how many people lose power on a normal day.
Absolutely. And just have great light that lasts a long time, that's energy efficient. That is why over 4 million have been sold. And today, birthday special price. We are busy. Best way to get through is scan that QR scan at the bottom of the screen. Julie Chester, thank you, my friend.
You're welcome,
Thank you
Lynn.
for this product, because I'm telling you.
This is such a great product.
Oh, it's a customer favorite, and it has been since we've launched them. It's our birthday, and we are celebrating every which way we possibly can. And I was